AEW Dynasty is coming up, so I figured I'd go through the matches, get my predictions, just the main card. I'm not gonna go through the 0 hour, because I mean, who really has the time to watch the 0 hour as well? But let's get into it. We'll start with the first match that I have right here listed: Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin. Darby Allin, if he wins, he gets a title shot for the World Championship. Not sure why Andrade does not get a title shot. If that's been said and I missed it, then I apologize. But Andrade's been on a roll. They've been pushing Andrade. But I think Darby, I've been saying this for a while now, Darby needs to be in the title picture. Him and MJF would be great. Babyface, heel, Sting-esque like, you know. So I'm going Darby win just so he can get a title shot and fight MJF. Hopefully. So we'll see. Next up, we got Chris Jericho, Ricochet. This is Chris Jericho's in-ring return in over a year, I believe. So I don't see Chris Jericho losing. Ricochet has some heat from social media. So I'm picking Chris Jericho to win, but I think he could go either way, really. So we'll see how Chris Jericho looks. Being out that long and he brought back the list, so he's leaning into being self-aware and looks like he's going back to his old gimmicks, which, I mean, the list is going to get over, so props to him. And I still kind of wish he went to WWE, but that's me being selfish, wanting a retirement tour in WWE. So he's back in AEW, apparently signed a multi-year contract. Next, we got Young Bucks fighting Okada and Takeshita. They've been, showing Okada and Takeshita about to explode, about to break up for months now. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I think if Takeshita and Okada win, Takeshita gets to fight Okada for the international championship. Who cares anymore? Yeah, Young Bucks win. There's too much. Okada and Takeshita are gonna go after each other, so yeah, it's who cares? Young Bucks win. Next up, we got a newly added match, Trios Championship. Clark Connors, Finley, Gabe Kidd. They just won against Jet Speed and Mystico. They will be defending against Orange Cassidy, Roger Strong, and a mystery partner. And a couple of days ago, Kyle O'Reilly went on a podcast or some talk show and was talking about he's ready, hinting at he could be at Dynasty. So I believe Kyle O'Reilly will step up. It will be Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, and Roger Strong. I don't see the Dogs losing. They just won. Why would you let them lose? Let them run with this Trios title. See if we can bring the Trios title up. It's been kind of stale for a while now. Let's let the Dogs run with it. Then we had the Casino Gauntlet match for the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher had to, relinquish it because of injury. Tommaso Ciampa starting off. I think Roosh is going to be in there. Probably Dorada. Anybody can win this match. It's a free-for-all now. Who could win this match? Hopefully Mark Briscoe's in this match. If I had to pick a couple of people, probably be Ciampa or Briscoe to win. Maybe there'll be some surprises. Who knows? I'm trying to think of anybody like they could bring up with this title that is just on the cusp of being, a champion here. And I can't really, unless they put Kevin Knight in there and they let Kevin Knight win this thing, that'd be a good pick. So yeah, I'm gonna hope Kevin Knight then. I'm just gonna hope Kevin Knight. Break him away from Jet Speed, break him away from Mystico, all that. Let's get Kevin Knight a singles push here. So yeah. Let me know who you guys think should win this Casino Gauntlet match and who, could be a mystery person for this match. Next up, you have the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line. FTR defending against Adam Copeland, Christian Cage. This feud's been on a shelf for months. I think Adam Copeland had to go film some TV shows, movies, stuff like that. So, And Beth Phoenix, I think, got pile drove by FTR the last time we seen this. So this is, I guess, a culmination to the end of this. It kind of, was, in the back burner. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this match. This is one of the matches I am excited for. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like the feud should have been done a little bit sooner. I feel like, Adam Copeland should be more mad about his wife getting, beat up by FTR. Um, but I mean, the promos they've had have been good. The beatdowns have been good. So, he's, seems mad. It's just he's not. I feel like you would be attacking them on site if your wife got beat down by them. But I'm going Adam Copeland and Christian Cage to win this match. I think they should win this match, and we continue this feud with FTR. And then I'm foreseeing, it might not happen, that at All In we have a triple threat ladder match with Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, FTR, and the Young Bucks. I think that is the way they're going, and I'm happy for that. I would be excited for that. So yeah, Cope and Christian win this thing, and let's keep this feud going all summer through All In. Then we have the AEW Women's World Championship. Thekla defending against Jamie Hayter. I don't think Thekla loses this soon. She just got it. And there was, she cut a promo on Dynamite. People were talking about that. So if you hadn't seen that, I suggest going on social media about that. But yeah, I think they're just trying to figure out who is the next person to step up to Thekla. Um, with Tony Storm out, and they're trying to find a baby face to. I mean, Chris Statlander, she's already beat. He might could put Willow up there, but yeah, they gotta get this women division going again. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm taking Thekla retaining. Then we have the AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley defending against Will Ospreay. Um, this is Death Riders have been lackluster. They were heels when they put Ospreay on the shelf. Then they turned babyface while Ospreay was gone. Well, most of them. You had Wheeler Yuta, um, Shafir, being heels, and Daniel Garcia. And then you had Moxley being a babyface with the Continental Championship. People were liking him. People were getting behind him. We thought the Death Riders were going to turn on Moxley. They didn't, and then they started feuding with Don Callis' family. Don Callis' family are heels. And then Will Ospreay comes back, and now the Death Riders are heels again. Ospreay brings United Empire help him. Um, it's been a mess, but Continental Championship means 20-minute time limit if they keep that. I'm guessing they do. And then nobody can interfere from the outside. I do believe we probably will hit this time limit, and then Tony Khan will call in and say, they can go past this time limit. If I was booking this match, I would say y'all are going 17 minutes. Give me all you got. Will Ospreay is going over, so I'm going. Will Ospreay wins this match. He gets his leg back. He just came back, and then I'd be done with this feud, but they probably will continue Moxley and Ospreay, and we probably will get like an Anarchy and an arena match with United Empire or Blood and Guts. But yeah, Will Ospreay should win the Continental Championship. Then the main event, I think the match everybody's looking forward to the most. While I am MJF defends his championship against Kenny Omega, the Devil versus the God of professional wrestling. I I can see this going either way. I can see Kenny Omega winning. I can see MJF winning. I don't know if MJF has to do any more movies or any TV shows, but I think this is gonna be your 40-minute match. I think this is gonna be a wrestling match. It may go to the outside a little bit, but I think most of it should be in the ring, and we should get that classic MJF style match, and Kenny Omega match. That is gonna be over 5 stars from Dave Meltzer. I think MJF should win this match just because I want to see Darby and MJF. I think MJF can he I think this is better right now for the baby faces to be chasing this ultimate heel, and then eventually maybe we can get a Will Ospreay MJF at All In, or a Kenny Omega rematch, or ultimately a Darby Allin taking it. I mean, you got three big baby faces in Omega, Ospreay, and Allin that I think could take this title off MJF at the right moment. Um, so I think you let MJF reign of terror keep going, and I wouldn't mind if they brought back a Wardlow or somebody just to be a heater for MJF. But I don't know if he really needs it at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go MJF. I can see it going either way. Because if Kenny Omega wins, they could have a rematch. So yeah, I think it's gonna be the best match on the card, and it's gonna be your like I said, your 40-minute plus classic. So yeah. So that is AEW Dynasty 2026. Let me know the matches you're looking forward to the most of seeing. Which ones are a little bit sleepers that you think could be, you know, some of the top ones. I think Andrade and Darby is going to give it their all. I think, FTR, Copeland and Cage, Ospreay, Moxley. There's some matches on this card that I think, could be standouts. But yeah, AEW Dynasty coming up. Let me know your guys' predictions. Who do you want to win? Who do what upset do you want to happen? Remember to like, subscribe, check out some of my shorts. I do mostly shorts. And TikTok. Check out my TikTok, AP Rambles. Yeah, with that being said, I'll catch everybody on the next video.